Willie D Live.
Everybody over 40 needs to stop spending their money on that fast food.
That's true.
Yeah, everybody over 40. Like, and I would
everybody, period, man.
I would say everybody, period.
It ain't made for human consumption.
But more important, if you over 40 and you trying to be here, stop eating that. Like you said, cook at home, and even like try to get your chicken from places where they sell like grass fed this and that. I mean, listen, we living in it now. Ain't but so much you can stop from happening to you. It's in the water too, but you could try your best to be as healthy as you can by not driving through that drive-through and getting that synthesized food.
Yeah. What comedian have you learned the most from, and what person have you learned the most from?
What comedian did I learn the most from? I learned a lot from. I'm gonna tell you this, and it happened late in my career, and it's from a female comic, some more. So I had the pleasure, I had the pleasure of working and featuring, because my talents, and just gonna be honest, like not too many comics will let me open up for them. Her and Bill Bellamy were ones that allow myself. DL's another one. He has a troop of good guys with him too. But normally they get like moderate to mid range guys. But with me, it's like having two headliners. The thing I learned from her is she works, man. She writes her own material. She constantly tries this and tries that. Like, she's a perfectionist to the form of, like, she really takes it serious. Like, there's some comedians like, I got a show tonight, and they just put their shirt on and take a swig or something, or just decide to step. No, everything is kind of calculated. My nap, my lunch, my this, my that. And then I'll see a list in the dressing room with the jokes she's gonna do that night and all these other things that make you say, damn, I gotta step my game up too, or so there's some little things that I stole from her, but she's the one who definitely inspired me. And she hoop with the fellas. She gets in there with the guys. She's just as good or better than most of all the guys. Professional, you can't take that away from her. And it's tough for women out there in comedy, I know. But at the same time, she eats at every comedy table. Big dog style. Yeah.
And what individual overall have you learned the most from?
My Uncle Tony. So my Uncle Tony, and the reason why it's my father's older brother. He's still with us, thank God. My pops passed in 2019, so he kind of wound up being a caregiver before I took my dad, brought him out to Houston with me in 2016. But I used to think he was a mean dude. Like, cause his decision making, his military background, but he wasn't a military guy. He just was like, yo, I'm not doing that with his kids, or he was the first person I thought couldn't, like, you weren't my parent, you can't spank me. He was like, let me show you what that is. Let me show you what time it is with that. So that's where it started for us, right? You ain't my daddy, you can't beat me. But it was like the way he handled my cousins, even myself, and even older people in our family, like my Aunt Ruby. Like, if he put down the law, you got to stick to that. You know what I'm saying? And when I say I ain't messing with you no more, in regards to that, it ain't. And I used to think he was mean, man. Why he ain't doing that for his kid? Or why he doing this to this person? Why he do Aunt Ruby like that? And I got old, I was like, that man was on to something. Because guess what? No matter what you do, somebody gonna lie and flip the story. Stand on your 2. Stand on your 10, whatever you call it. But he put me in a position where I'm a fair guy. I ain't a nice guy no more. He's fair. He was fair to me. He treated us all like his kids. Gave me a credit card when I was not even doing comedy yet, so he didn't do it for that reason. He gave his 18-year-old nephew a credit card with his name on it, with my name on it, and I ran that joker up and do that. But when I got my lick off in comedy, I took him and his girlfriend out to dinner, and he ain't no crybaby, nothing. He shed a little bit. He was just like, and I just showed my appreciation. But he's the one that he don't even know it. I tell him I love him. He's that dude that, okay, cool, man. But I learned from him.